Hello, I know this video is one day late and it's going to be a bit shorter than what I normally do, but I got a quick question that I really want you guys to answer in the comments. Would you like to see me do a CRAPPYPASTA episode, or at least a CRAPPYPASTA series, where I go through all of, Sonichu? I think that would be a fun thing to do, and I would like to go through Sonichu in the more narrative format that I usually use for CRAPPYPASTAs. If you would like to see Sonichu narrated in its full glory, with the lonely, frustrated virgin on his quest for true love, then let me know. In the meantime, enjoy My Little Pony Friendship is Dead. The show makes me ashamed that I used to watch My Little Pony. So with that being said, let's go in. July 7th, 2013. Occurring to the fact that MLP-FIM has been noticed for its happy-go-lucky attitude, one particular episode never aired, but was leaked around in 2012. I had the misfortune to watch it after an accidental left click. I believe the title was Pinkie Pies! I, lowercase I, can't remember the plot! See what I did there? No, I'm not even kidding. The story actually says, see what I did there, I guess. But from what I remember, it was a lost episode of Season 2 starter. I was in Las Vegas on the hunt for any clues to this episode when I came across a young woman named... What the fuck? When I came across a young woman called Tara Strong, the voice and sexiness of Twilight Sparkle. And I know this might sound creepy. There's nothing that you're doing that's creepy! But I'm doing whatever I can to find out about the damn episode. Yeah, I would like to know about the damn episode. You said you fucking watched it. What is the episode? And why would you go to the lengths of going all the way to Las Vegas to learn about this episode that apparently you can't even fucking remember? Okay. Anyway, I kinda stalked her. The fuck? Okay, fine. I followed her to her brother's party, and with my luck, the entire cast besides the voicer of Apple Bloom, Michelle Kreber, were at this party. I, lowercase, have no idea how the guard did not see me, as you have to be 18 plus to get it. How the fuck are you going to Las Vegas? There's like nothing as an 18-year-old you can do in Las Vegas, and from what you made it sound like that, oh my fucking god. I'm getting cancer from this. I guess puberty has me growing a beard, tongue sticking out face. Anywho, I went to change rooms and stole a man's formal attire. Rarity much? Come on, dude. And I asked the voice actor of Rarity, Tabitha St. Germain, about the episode. She led me to the corner of the room and said, if you want to know about it, go find Michelle Kreber. From what I believe, it was a nightmare town of cursing, low-budget screamers, and total nightmare fuel. And a graphic scene of evil clowns. Now please stop pestering me. Why the fuck is anything happening? She walked away to continue her chat with Tara. With this information, I walked out of the building and went to the city to search for Michelle. July 8th, 2013. Eventually, I found Michelle. She was in the middle of a recording session for the start of Season 4 in Canada. Now, a beautiful young lady, teen of 14, I managed to record on tape interview with her. Wait, if it's on tape, why don't you link the tape? And how the fuck does someone who's under 18 go from Las Vegas to Canada? I would like to see how the conversation of her parents went. Mom, I want to go to Canada. Okay, Here's your tickets. Damn it, Mom! Not first class, I want a sandwich! Oh. Okay. And that's how we got to Canada. Now let's begin. Eventually, I found Michelle in the middle of a recording session for the start of Season 4 in Canada. Now a beautiful young lady teen of 14. How the fuck does a teenager manage to fucking crash a recording session? I managed to record on tape an interview of her. Me. Hi, you must be Michelle Krebber. Michelle Krebber. Yes, but I'm sorry, no autographs today. What the fuck? That's not how it works! Me. I'm not here for an autograph, ma'am. MC. Or Michelle Krebber. Oh, okay. Me. Why can't you, like... I'm here for an interview. I'm writing a blog on the Lost Season 2 episode start, Michelle Krebber. Oh god, please tell me you're kidding. It's a stupid creepypasta. Me. No, it's no joke, Michelle. Michelle Krebber. Oh god, okay. Meet me at the park. With that, she ran off, sobbing. I was surprised that she would be so upset by the episode. Must have been brutal for her mental health. Why would you record that? If you're fucking... No! No! That's not how... July 9th, 2013. I got to meet Michelle, where she warned when I got inside her house. She led me to her singing room. It's huge, full of MLP posters. And Michelle Krebber. I feel sick. Me. Are you okay? Michelle Krebber ran off. I ran off crying because that episode messed me up bad. You were in the middle of a recording session. She only brought up the name of the episode. Not even the name, just... Michelle Krebber. I feel sick. Me. Are you okay? Michelle Krebber. I ran off crying because that episode messed me up bad. Me. Yeah, I understand. Anyway, shall we begin? Michelle Krebber. Yeah, me. What happened on the day you recorded it, Michelle Krebber? Well, it started off as an adorable day in the studio, rehearsing lines, meeting fans afterwards. No, they don't do that! Lunch, then recording for a couple hours until the end of a day. Me, but how did it get disturbing? Michelle Krebber, the director was a total insane dude. He must have twisted fun into some sort of Saw bootleg or something. The director was fired after the cast watched it for final cut. Me. Yo, you mean he? Michelle Krebber. Yeah, he is now in a mental hospital in Detroit. Oh, wow, lovely! Because they're fucking recording in Canada, so I settled to fucking Detroit, you know, where all the people do the stabbing. I never felt more ashamed to be from Detroit than this moment right now. Right now. Like, not when Detroit, you know, was announced at the highest crime rate. Not when Detroit has the highest murder rate. Not even when my house got broken into and everything I owned was stolen. No. This is the fucking thing that makes me ashamed to be here. The director was a total insane dude. Yeah, he's now in a mental hospital in Detroit. Me, would you recommend me going to talk to him? Michelle Krebber. No, but if you're really dying to find out about the episode, then go to the studio and look for safe in old director's room. The code is, she whispered it into my ear. Okay, thank you for this, Michelle Krebber. Okay, bye now. How the fuck were you able... July 10th, 2013. I went into the studio. It was one hell of a junkyard. The plumbing was terrible. The director's office was trash. And when I found open drawers, there was, damn, a tarantula crawling on a floppy disk, and his computer was plugged in, but the electricity wasn't on. So I took the laptop into the lunchroom where the new director was drinking some vodka. I, lowercase, was gonna check what was on the PC, but I felt sorry for the new director. I wanted to interview him, but I didn't want to make him worse than he already was. Anyhow, I went to safe and put code in. And they saw a VHS. Since I didn't have VHS player, I put in my backpack for when I find garage sale. Anyways, I went to go on laptop, but when I got there, it was trashed up. The keyboard was filled with... vomit, but the screen was completely cracked and destroyed. I really wanted to check for more clues, but I can't now. Oh, God. July 18th, 2013. I took a break because 4 whole days of finding the cast members is exhausting. I resumed my interest in finding the episode, even though Michelle warned me about the old director. I went to Detroit, so a 14-year-old girl goes from Las Vegas, or a 14-year-old dude goes from Las Vegas to Canada to Detroit. 10 out of 10. Best creepy 10 out of 10! I went to Detroit and reviewed him anyway. His nickname fits his personality perfect. Stupid smart. Anyway, I recorded an interview of him. Stupid smart. Who's there? That's actually what it says. It says, who's there, laughs hysterically. Me. Hello, Stuart SS. Hi, little man. This makes me a little unsettled. Oh, you know what? I actually messed it up. I said, hello, Stuart SS, or Stupid Smart says, hi, little man. I'm a little bit unsettled. Me. Is it okay if I interview? SS cock-a-doodle-doo! Me, SS saw? SS, I wanted it too. Keeps crying and laughing. How do you lose your sanity? This time stop being a dumbass and told me. Stop being a dumbass and told me. Lovely. SS, after I watched Party of One, I started writing more evil crap. When the cast turned them down, I started laughing more and more. Then I cut him off me. I get the picture. Then he gave me more laughing and some information. He said, there's a VHS player in the 3rd drawer up in my bedroom. Take it home and watch a tape you stole. My eyes widened at this. He started laughing like hell, but I told him it was a lucky guess. What the fuck did I just read? Okay, there's like one last like paragraph here, but I quickly want to yell at some shit because I really want to. A 14-year-old. That's not how travel works. Okay. July 19th, 2013. I went to Stuart's bedroom and got the VHS player. Then I took it home. I can't believe this is even real. I will tell you about it now. The episode is of Pinkie Pie jumping around, her tail's twitching, but she doesn't seem to notice, and a stove falls on her face. When Pinkie Pie woke up, her mane was flat and started laughing as she said, "It's like an oven in here. Oh, wait, it is. Ah!" When she turned around, she saw Apple Bloom's dead body inside of a cake, but something was odd. Yeah, the fucking dead body! Pinkie Pie started crying blood, oh my god, and carving cutie mark of Apple Bloom cutie mark on Apple Bloom's carcass. In the middle of the insanity, she heard it. The soft crying. Fluttershy! She was being baked alive. She had a reverse bear trap from Saw 1 on her face. Then suddenly the trap opened. All of these parts of her face was flying all over the oven, and I lost it. I started crying hysterically, so bad that I felt something tap my shoulder. I swerved around. It was mutated Fluttershy. It was a mutilated Fluttershy in real life. She took me by the hand and led me to a boutique. I couldn't believe what was happening. I thought she was just a cartoon, but here she was giving me a hug to calm me down. That's what I saw, the scooch tape of a sewing needle. She wanted me to help her get her face back. Being a terrible designer of clothing, I started crying more and more. Then even more until I felt another tape on my back. And when I turned my head, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The rest of the main six completely mutilated. Twilight Sparkle was missing a face like Fluttershy. Applejack had her eyes gouged out. Rainbow Dash had her left eye back and her right hook. Oh my god. And Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie, she had an axe and charged at Fluttershy, but then I jumped in front of her and had my arm cut off by this demon Pinkie Pie. I know this is a little cliche, but not how fucking arms work! That is all. I am shaking. She tried to cut off my arm, and I tried to snatch the axe and punched her in her face while she was lying on the ground sobbing. I did it. I beheaded her. I felt like King Henry VIII right there. And there was this mutilated Pinkie Pie faded in air. Then the rest of them faded into thin air. I then just sat there at the Carousel Boutique, wielding my axe in my hand. The royal guards arrived and put me in cell. My trial was very short. I couldn't believe how messed up this damn tape was, but I couldn't believe there was more. Is that I was in it. I didn't even become Brony in 2012. Then average credits rolled in. Average theme, please song. Average text at the end of the credits. There was a picture of Pinkie Pie, and she had an evil grin with a speech bubble that said, "Look behind you." I was foolish enough to look. Let's just say that. I'm in the same mental asylum as Stuart with cuts and blood on my face. Credit to Lauren Faust. Credit link. www.hasbro.com/MyLittlePony. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try to calm down here a little bit and let's actually critique the story like gentlemen. It's stupid. Terribly stupid. But let's go into this. One, just if you have insanely gory animation, you shouldn't be vomiting from it. I mean, I've seen some really gory animation, and if it's done right, it can make you cringe, especially when it's involving a little children's TV show. It should make you cringe, not vomit. It should make you feel uncomfortable, maybe slightly disturbed, but not vomit. And for fuck's sakes, some cartoony style Saw shit shouldn't fucking make you cry. I'm sorry, but we kind of have a few mental barriers that kind of protect us. I mean, think about if that's how it worked in real life. If you watched a cartoon and then somehow you got insanely messed up and you started going to a mental asylum because you saw a cartoon that was a little gory. If you every time someone watched Happy fucking Tree Friends that they went to fucking Detroit and had to undergo fucking bullshit. The thing is that the story doesn't make any sense. The story isn't scary. The gore is pointless. How the story is ruined by the age of the main character because he's a 14-year-old dude who goes from fucking Las Vegas to Canada, then finally down to Detroit. Now, the main issue here is the fact that, one, fans don't just casually go to Canada, stop by the studio, and demand interviews. In fact, Hasbro oftentimes stops interviews and will embargo interviews unless it's been approved by them. A 13-year-old kid just wandering into the studio like, "Hello, remember that creepy shit?" Wouldn't be able to get a interview. In fact, I'm pretty sure that they would be escorted out. Secondly, studios aren't just abandoned. Usually they are taken up, rented out, and swapped out casually. Especially things like expensive sound stages. Even if some guy went fucking insane in there, he would just be swapped out for a new guy, and that new guy would be inheriting the same pristine place. If a sound studio doesn't look like that, especially for something that actually produces quite a bit of money for Hasbro. Thirdly, these people are fucking... They don't go around just signing autographs and voicing characters of My Little Pony. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have their own personal lives, and it's not like these people live in an area where they're just constantly surrounded by fans and bronies being praised for their work. Now, on the internet, I could see that happening, being praised and constantly surrounded, but oftentimes the people who watch a show don't even fucking know what the voice actors even look like until they go to the convention. And I'm pretty sure that if you were pestering these people, they wouldn't want anything to do with you simply because they don't want to be harassed by 13-year-olds asking for... Not how Detroit works! Nonetheless, this is a terrible story. And I think this is one of the worst ones I've read. Bend to Friendly Spirit had cohesive writing and actually made sense to an extent. It was cliche and basically the equivalent of an after-school PSA, but at least it made somewhat sense, kinda. Not really, but it had some semblance of something. And John the Killer had paragraphs and writing and wasn't this stupid. This literally preys on terrible fucking writing and also has a story. Like, there is some shred of trying here, and the fact that the person tried on some extent. Oh my god, this is a terrible story. I would recommend just deleting it, like, from everywhere. And that's how you can improve it. Just don't make creepypastas about My Little Pony. They don't go well together. This has been your host, That Creepy Reading, signing off.